Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about my current beauty favorites. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. I have a few favorites I want to share because it's time for end of year videos, and I'm going to be talking about products that I've been loving all year. I did want to get up a favorites video to include some of these favorites that I've been loving for the last month or two. And I haven't been filming my favorites videos every month because my schedule is out of control. Here we go. Let's jump into it. The first couple of products I want to mention are products that I have used here on my channel before. I haven't talked about them in a very long time on my channel, but I've recently gone back to them and back on fire again. This is the YSL Touche Éclat primer, and it's this kind of silicone feeling, and it has these really sparkly gold reflex in the primer. There you go. That's what it looks like inside. I kind of had stopped using this primer, and I don't have very many of these things. I don't know if I have any of these things on my face today for the most part because I filmed a different video prior to this one. But I wasn't using this product because I sometimes felt like I was getting a little shinier. I put it aside for that reason. But now that it's winter, my skin is a little drier in the winter, I've been reaching for this more and loving it again. I like using things that have a little bit more slip to them and hydration and glow in the wintertime. So this is really great for that, and it just gives you this overall beautiful complexion. It's a little pricey, but so in love with this again. While that is very expensive, a foundation that I've been reaching for that I want to mention to you guys that is drugstore that I love and don't talk about that much. This one comes in Toffee Pecan. This is the Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild, and this one is the Dewy version. And again, it's wintertime. I like foundations like this on my skin in the wintertime, but this is such a beautiful kind of full coverage foundation that I love wearing on the weekends because I don't really need to use high-end expensive foundation when I'm just going to get my nails done. I will reach for like my drugstore more affordable foundations on days like that. Regardless of the price of this, it looks gorgeous on your skin, and when you like apply a highlighter on top of this, you look like your skin is flawless. Like it really has a very flawless appearance. And this has a spatula, so I just kind of use that spatula on my skin, whether that's the most sanitary way to do it or not, but I just use it and blend it out, and it's beautiful. It's not an extremely dewy foundation, so even if you have an oily T-zone or oily skin, like I have an oily T-zone, I think you can still get by with this. Just set it with the powder and you'll be okay. But it is beautiful and it's affordable. I'm gonna hop over really quickly to a couple of skincare products. This is the Lancome Comforting Cleansing Creamy Foam with Rose Extract, and it comes in this bottle, and as you can tell, I have used quite a bit of this. So this is a very, very creamy cleanser. I wouldn't say it's like your go-to for removing makeup, like eye makeup. It's definitely a good like second cleanse, and it's good if you don't have on a lot of heavy eye makeup. It'll clean your skin pretty well. This is a toner. A lot of this stuff is French. I don't know if this tonic is what it's supposed to say, but Re-Hydrating Comforting Toner with some type of honey in it. It is a very creamy, milky consistency when you apply this toner. I actually just apply it with my hands because it's sort of a thick feeling toner. It comes out of a little opening here, and I just sort of put it in my hand and just sort of rub it everywhere, and it's super soft. It's like a softening toner. It doesn't strip or anything. Very luxurious feeling on the skin. And then I also picked up the Hydra Zen. This is anti-stress moisturizing cream gel. And what I really like about this is it is a gel consistency, so I can use this day or night, and it is not too heavy. So I've used like half of this already. All three of these products are really, really good, and I feel like my skin has been like performing really well and looks really good as a result of me using this skincare system. Very simple, but very effective. It has a light fragrance, but it doesn't bother me. I think that the containers are really, really nice. I'm definitely going to run out of the moisturizer first and then probably the cleanser, and I'll probably have a lot of this toner left after I'm done with these other two products. You just don't empty this as quickly as you empty these two products. Love this and have been using it for the last couple of months. I am hooked. Like, I will buy this again. I may have to wait for it to be on sale again because it's Lancome and it's expensive, but I would buy this again for sure. Let me talk a little bit about some hair care products. I've talked about this brush, I think, when I have filmed videos. It was sent to me by a company called Meraki, or Meraki is written on the brush handle. But this has really become one of my favorite kind of wet dry brushes. As you can tell, there's not a lot of hair here in the brush, and I just have noticed of the wet dry brushes that I own that this one does a pretty good job of like detangling my hair without pulling a lot of my hair out. Like, I'm not having to like take chunks of hair out of the brush. So it does a good job of detangling my hair without damaging my hair. Very good brush, and I do think that I have a discount code for this company. I also use the oil that they sent to me as well, and the oil is good for like your hair, but I really have been loving this brush lately. So I will link it down below. Guys, by the way, like, if you came to my channel because of my keratin treatment, you guys can kind of see that while I am wearing it curly or wavy, I haven't been wearing it that way. Ever since I applied the keratin, I have been wearing it straight. Part of the reason is because it just really doesn't have a lot of curl in it, but I'm lazy today and didn't feel like straightening it. So I just decided to go for it anyway, even though it's not super curly. So I just want you guys to know that that keratin treatment that I tried from Answer, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Well, I might as well go ahead and talk about it now. Still, I have the box somewhere with the flyaway as well as the container that I use the keratin in. I still have that somewhere, but I've been using the shampoo and conditioner, so I did bring that with me. Love this. This has been great. But the keratin itself from this brand, Answer, is wonderful. I'm hooked on this now, and I will definitely use it again. My hair has performed so well since applying that keratin treatment. It has remained straight. The first time I used keratin from another brand, it had formaldehyde in it and hard to breathe, and it took longer to apply. This one was so easy. It was in a spray bottle. So spray bottle was easy. Didn't have any harsh chemicals or smells. It was so easy to apply, and it has been effective. That was what I wondered about. Like, is this going to work? Because it doesn't have the formaldehyde, and it seems so easy. It's like, seemed like it was going to be too good to be true, but it actually is amazing. And as you can tell, you know, here we are beyond a month later, and my hair is still very, very straight. Because normally, guys, you know, my curls are like up here. So my hair is really still very straight and relaxed since applying this keratin treatment from Answer. And again, these are just the shampoo and conditioner products, but I have a discount code, and I learned something today because I was testing out my code myself because I think I'm going to have to buy it myself. But if there is a sale going on their website, my discount code can be applied on top of the sale. I oftentimes have noticed with my discount codes from other brands and other companies that it's like you can use one or the other. You can use my discount code, or you can take advantage of whatever the sale is that they have going on, but you can't use both codes. But this one is different. It puts the product in your cart at whatever the price is being advertised on their website, and then it takes your code off as an additional percentage off, which is amazing because it helps me as an influencer that my code still works even though you have a discount sale going on already. So that's the fair way to do it. So I was really impressed. Today I noticed that there was a 20% off sale going on right now. So then you could also get an additional 15% off. That's 35% off. Just wanted to pass that along. A couple more hair products. Okay, this is the T3 SINGLEPASS X. I bought this a couple of years ago, I think maybe. I did a video on this before I had keratin in my hair. I actually filmed a video on this, and it looks like this. And the only thing that I noticed as far as wearing is this must have gotten so hot at one point. The plastic or covering on the outside of this iron has kind of bubbled up a little bit right here. But other than that, it has held up nicely. Even the plates look great, right? And I use them all the time. I use this iron all the time. It says digital T3 single pass technology, ceramic plates, and it's 1.5 inch wide. It has audio and video interface. And like when you press this button here, I have it like on a preset and it automatically goes to the heat setting that I like to use. They're like 5 different heat settings, and I think it only goes up to 300 and something degrees. When I use this, it gives me such a silky, flowy, soft finish, and I really think that this flat iron makes a huge difference in how my hair turns out. I have a cheaper one that I use when I'm straightening for the purpose of my keratin to make sure it gets hot enough, and I do like that one as well, but I definitely can tell a difference with the more expensive straightener. At one point I didn't think I could, but now as time goes on I think I can. Like I really feel that this makes a big difference. Like I just love how my hair turns out when I use this. My daughter tried this one time and she was like, oh my god, that straightener is amazing. I like this so much that if something happened to it, I would repurchase it, even though it is extremely pricey. I have been using it a lot more since applying the keratin. The other thing that I really like about it is the wide plates. Like I can go over huge sections of hair and it doesn't take me as long to straighten my hair. Without my keratin treatment, I feel like I have to go over each section multiple times. With the keratin treatment, I have been able to actually go over some sections of my hair with one pass. And it comes with these like little clips as well. It is a little bit pricey, but now might be a good time to see if you can find it on sale because it's the holiday season and everything is on sale right now. It might be a good time to look for it. This is so worth it. I've been forgetting to tell you about this Oribe Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray. I purchased it last year during my Sephora haul, or earlier this year during the spring haul maybe. I purchased this product, but I haven't used it a ton because I wasn't wearing my hair straight as often. But with this recent keratin treatment, I have been straightening it a lot, and I have been really doing my due diligence to add a heat protectant whenever I have been blow drying it and straightening it, because I do not want to experience any damage. Like that's the one thing that I have concerns about with straightening my hair all the time is, am I gonna have like really damaged ends that I'm constantly having to cut my hair? So I've been using this and I love it. Like this is from Oribe. This is the mini. Even the mini was kind of pricey. I really love how my hair feels when I use this, when I straighten my hair. Like I think that it does a good job. I of course will have to see the condition of my hair to be able to tell you guys for sure like whether it's keeping it from getting any heat damage. But I love this. I love the texture and the way my hair feels when I use this. And this is something that you actually spray onto your wet hair. So it's more of a liquid and you spray it on your hair when it's wet, and then you blow dry your hair and straighten it, and it is magnificent. So I definitely will be purchasing this again. I have talked about this brand because I partnered with them a while ago, multiple times. They haven't sent me any products for a while, but I did have this still left. This is from Mori, and it is a repairing mask, the mineral repairing hair mask. And I really wanted to mention this again because I've been using it again, trying to really make sure that I don't damage my hair with heat and I take care of my hair because I'm straightening it more. So I applied this hair mask after I shampooed my hair maybe a week ago, and I felt like it like changed the condition of my ends. Like I felt like my ends were just beautiful. After I applied this, I'm like, wow, like I loved how my hair looked whenever I used the Mori products. That was the first time I could see a dramatic difference in the condition of my hair as a result of this. And it just has this light kind of citrus, tangerine type of smell. Your hair feels so good with this hair mask. Even if they don't send me any more products, I think that I will have to purchase this mask. I like all the products that I use from them. I've been using them now for a few years. It has like 77 minerals in it. Just amazing. I think I have a discount code for this as well. I will link it down below, but it's so good. Wanted to mention this Tokyo Milk by Margot Elena. This is a lip balm, and I think I mentioned it when I purchased it, but I have never talked about it in a favorites. And it's such a lightweight lip balm, but feels so great on your lips. And what I like about it is the container. Like, it's a jar, and you may or may not like jar products, but it's so pretty. Like, I think it's really nice for gifting. Like, I ended up picking it up for myself, but I purchased one for my daughter for Christmas because I was buying some products from the brand. I was buying a fragrance. I bought their bubble bath, which is wonderful. So I picked this up too, and I do really like wearing this on my lips. I love how it feels. It has just a nice silky feel on the lips. It stays on your lips, and it really does condition the lips. I will link it down below, but this is wonderful lip balm. I like keep it by my bedside, and whenever I'm in my room, I just kind of will apply this. It's wonderful. I do have a couple of makeup products that I want to mention. One is this Kiss of Rose Gen Nude Bronzer. It's a blush bronzer from Bare Minerals. I like using it as a blush, and I also will apply it as a bronzer, even though it's kind of got a shimmer and it does have more like rosiness than an average bronzer. But if you just want to add like this sun-kissed type of look to your skin, then you can apply this. And I think I still have highlighter on my skin too, but this is like great for both purposes. So I do have a little bit of this on. I actually have on a contour wand that I was trying out from Charlotte Tilbury, but I did go back over everything with this product, and I put a little bit here and a little bit kind of down in the back of my cheek area. But it's really good for blush, and if you want to be risque and kind of put it everywhere as a bronzer, you can. But I definitely think that it's one of those one and done type of products. It's really good. I like this. I also have really been enjoying this pink blush. I think it's just 001. It's pink, and it's the Dior blush that was kind of viral that everyone loved. I have on quite a bit of blush already, but we'll put a little bit on, pop a little pink on my cheek here so you guys can see the pink. Do you see that pink that it added? So pretty. It's just this soft pink. How do you describe it? But I have really been enjoying this. I really had not paid attention to the fact that the pink that you see here is not the blush. Like, this is the blush, and there's actually a mirror here. So what you see on top is like a image that's supposed to look similar to the blush itself. But it's really, really pink in color, but so lovely. So really have been reaching for it a lot and just liking that subtle flush that it gives you. It's just gorgeous. One more makeup product, a couple of products here that are favorites now, is this Anastasia pomade. And I have used the pomade before, but I used it in ebony. This one is in dark brown, and it is what I used on my brows today. And I actually purchased this because it was on sale during an Ulta sale, half off. I wasn't sure if I'd like it again because when I was using this, I was like creating a more bold brow, and I didn't really want that bold of a brow anymore. But I'm like, I want to see if I'll like it in dark brown, and I really do. I love reaching for this because it requires such a small amount. You see how little I have used here? I know I have dipped into this dip brow at least 20 times. 20, 30 times. I know that I've used it a lot, and you really can't tell it at all. Like, I will throw this away probably before I empty it because it'll probably dry up before I can empty it. That is how little you use. So if you can become an expert on kind of how to apply that product, you can't go wrong as far as how much money it'll save you, because this will last forever in comparison to brow pencils, which is one of the reasons I wanted to try it again, because I go through pencils so much and the powder saves me. Like, I'm able to reach for the powder whenever I am almost out of a pencil, and that lasts forever. So I decided to try this again and love it. So I also picked up I think this is the 7B brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills is what I think it has on here, 7B, and it has a spoolie as well as an angled brush. So that was also half off. I have a spoolie and angled brush here, but I wanted to try the brush with this, and this works great too. So you just easily sculpt your brows. You're good to go. Loving this again. These two together, loving these. I wanted to show you guys and mention this coffee break fragrance. So look at this. This is so tiny. I showed it to you in the haul and it was in the box, but I wanted you to see how little this is. They have a travel sprayer, and this is the next size up, and it's like an ounce. I will probably buy this again just because I think the packaging is absolutely cute. This is the one that is just such a fresh, everyday fragrance, and I love this. I love this. I have loved it for a while. So this is quickly becoming like one of my like go-to everyday fragrances that I love. I reach for this all the time and it just brings me happiness. So I definitely recommend that you guys try this. This is by Replica. It is called Coffee Break. It does have notes of coffee in it, but it doesn't smell like coffee. It has a very fresh scent that reminds me a little bit of the light blue fragrance. It has like a fresh scent with a little hint of powder. So you just smell clean. So that's all that I wanted to share as far as my monthly favorites. I have lots of products that I've been loving, but a lot of them are products you've heard me talk about before. And if you'd like to see the makeup look that I'm wearing now, I am going to post a video creating this look and trying out all of my new makeup. So just be on the lookout for that video. So thank you for joining me for today's video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.